Ways that you reveal yourself to us day in, day out. Sunday morning, with our families to work. All of it, great and awesome God, who is worthy. For this opportunity we get to give back to you our worship, Father, here to respond to how good you've been to us. So Lord, thank you for our time of musical worship in this place. We're together. And before Pastor plays, he comes and brings your word. He can bless him, Father, and our hearts and our minds to receive your word today. In your good and perfect name. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So I arrived this morning. I get up, have my normal cup of coffee, eat my breakfast. And so I arrived about a 5-day walking in here, and Russ walks up to me and he slaps his headset on my head and he puts the battery pack in my pocket. And Ben Crawford comes up to me and he says, "Clay, Alex is sick. I put some notes together. Here they are." So this is the gospel according to Ben Crawford. So if you would open to the book of Hezekiah, and I actually got a call last night about 11 o'clock. Alex is sick with whatever the head cold, nauseous, so we will pray for him. As just remember to pray for him as you go through this day. So would you join me in prayer? God, what a privilege it is to be able to come together, to share together, to recognize who you are, to worship you as God Almighty. God, would you direct our thoughts today through Christ? Amen. If you're here for the first time, if you missed last week, Pastor Alex began this series on James, and we have these really nice-looking journals. Several teams spent a lot of time on this, but I need to tell you this. If you don't get one, they're just that, a nice little journal with a nice cover. You need to get one. The purpose is so that through the week you can engage with the book of James. There's some daily thoughts, some ways that you can do some devotional things you can share with your families. They are out there on tables. They are free, but they only work if you get one. So make sure you drop and grab one of those. And then again, for those that want to hear, let me give you just a little bit of backstory to the book of James. Most people believe that the author of James was probably the half-brother of Jesus. So he would have grown up with Jesus. He's very familiar with Jesus' teachings. In fact, if you notice at the start of the book, he doesn't say James, a brother of Jesus, or James, an apostle. And this is the same James that was head of the Jerusalem Council. So he's the first head of this new church movement. And he doesn't even say that, James, the head of the council. He says, James, a servant of Jesus. He knew who he was as a disciple, even though he's a brother, he's a disciple first. And so he's writing this book, and you have to wonder, how's the best way to describe James? James is to the New Testament what the book of Proverbs is to the Old Testament. Okay, Proverbs is a whole collection of a bunch of short sayings. Great knowledge, but usually obtained in kind of small snippets. Well, James does the same thing. He takes a variety of subjects, a variety of topics, and he kind of loosely themes them together in this book called James. But it is very much about how to live the gospel. It's an incredible book. It actually is the oldest of our New Testament books, probably written about 45, 46 AD. So you have to remember, and this will be important in a minute, that James didn't have Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, or any of Paul's letters when he's writing this. This is the first book of the New Testament. There was no New Testament. for James. And so we have this incredible book. And here's the problem. Through the centuries, many people have refused to read James. In fact, they have even banned it from being read in their churches. Why? Because James says things like this. Faith without works is dead. Show me your faith without works. I'll show you my faith by my works. And so people are going, whoa, wait a second, James. What are you doing here? Faith, we accept Jesus on faith alone. The Apostle Paul says it is by faith alone. There's nothing you can do to earn that. So is James presenting something different? The best way I can describe it is this way. Take a coin. Any coin from around the world, it is going to have what we commonly call a heads or tails. It's going to have two different sides. Now, if you look at this coin that way, and you say, okay, this represents salvation. This represents the gospel of what salvation is. Here's the Apostle Paul, and the Apostle Paul is looking at this side. And he's saying salvation comes by faith, by trusting in Jesus. And that's absolutely true. Trusting in Jesus. James is looking at the exact same coin from this direction, saying, yes, faith, but there's obedience involved with this. You see, James is remembering the very words of Jesus. If you love me, you will what? Obey me. You will obey my commandments. If you love me, you will obey me. Same coin. If you accept me and love me by faith, you will obey me and walk in my way. So they're not in conflict. They're simply looking at the coin from different sides. But I will challenge you that James presents both sides of the coin. And that's what we're going to look at. The connecting verse from last week to this verse, to what we're doing today, is James 1:18. So if you want to open your Bibles and turn them on, go to James chapter 1. And we'll look at verse 18 as the connecting verse between our two passages from last week to today. James 1:18 says this: God chose to give us birth through the word of truth, that we might be a kind of first fruits of all he created. God chose to give us birth through the word of truth. So, what is the word of truth? By God's own will, we're brought forth by the word of truth. We're created. So what is the word of truth? Let me do this with you. Let me do a little word association game. You've done this before. Someone says a word, and I want you to think of the first word or words or phrase that comes into your mind. Okay? So I would say this. I want the word association. When I say, and you don't have to answer this out loud, just think for yourself. When I say the word of God, but 9 times out of 10, or 99 times out of 100, people are going to say this. And I want to tell you, yes, but that's a little short-sighted. It's a little short-sighted. You see, James didn't have the New Testament here when he's writing. So the word of truth isn't the New Testament, because it's not written yet. So what is the word of truth? Is it possible that James is remembering Jesus' very own words when he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life? I am the way, the truth, and the life in John 14:6. Or in John 15:7, if you remain in me and my word, my essence, who I am, remains in you, then ask whatever you wish and it shall be done for you. Or perhaps he's remembering those thoughts from someone he would know intimately, one of his fellow disciples by the name of John, who 30 years later would write his own gospel. Perhaps he's remembering words that John spoke that go like this: in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Not it. He was with God from the very beginning. And he, through him, all things are created. Not through it, through him. And a little bit further down. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And we beheld his glory. Not its glory. Not its glory. His glory. As the one and only Son of the Father, full of grace and truth. When James is talking about the word of truth, it's Jesus that he's pointing to. Not a scripture. He's saying, this is the Word. The Word that became flesh. The Word that was with God from the very beginning. And so he mentions this word of truth, and then he goes into a fairly lengthy passage where he's going to define what is our response. If we're believers, if we say we believe the word of truth, if we believe Jesus, what does that mean? What do you do with that? And James is going to spend the rest of his book giving various examples of what that means and how you respond to that. James is stressing that the Word of God requires obedience. Remember Jesus' word? If you love me, you will, not will, you will obey my commandments. If you love me, you will obey what I command. So, reading this whole section from verse 19 of chapter 1. My dear friends, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. Therefore, get rid of all moral filth and the evil that is so prevalent, and humbly accept the word planted in you, which can save you. Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourself. You are anyone who listens to the word but does not do it is like someone who looks at his face in the mirror and after looking at himself goes away and immediately forgets what he looked like. But whoever looks intently into the perfect law that gives freedom and continues in it, not forgetting what they've heard, but doing it, they will be blessed in what they do. Those who consider themselves religious and yet do not keep a tight rein on their tongues deceive themselves, and their religion is worthless. Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this: to look after the orphans and the widows in their distress, and to keep yourself from being polluted by the world. So let's look at that. He starts off with something that now notice this. He says, take note, everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. You notice he doesn't say don't get angry. Just do it slowly. It's what Paul says in Ephesians when he says, be angry, but don't sin. You see, you and I don't do anger really well. We really don't. We don't do anger. It's not real attractive on us. And we don't really do it well. So Jesus, through James, is telling us, be slow to get to that place, because it doesn't bring a righteousness that God has ordained for us. And then he says, therefore, get rid of all moral filth and evil that is so prevalent, and humbly accept the word planted in you, which can save you. Here's where I want you to see that James is talking about both sides of the same coin. Here, he is talking about what it means to come to faith.
first. Get rid of that stuff that's of the world. In other words, we call that repentance.